Welcome to KC7, and thanks for using our platform to host your own events, whether that's for a one-time CTF or hackathon, or for longer-term use like with a classroom full of students. Now that you have a tenant, there are a few steps to getting started. From your tenant page, you can see the number of seats available for unique users, classrooms in your tenant, and any tenant administrators, which is any instructor who has administrative rights to change or modify classrooms and sessions within this tenant. So, first things first, you want to add a classroom simply by clicking the Add Classroom button. Then, you're going to provide a name and description of the class. Once you've done this, you can then manage your classroom. The Class Details tab is going to give you some customization options for adding a thumbnail for the class, adding a banner, and even selecting a classroom color that will tint your images. Prior to adding a module, let's take a look at how to add some players to your classroom. If they already have an account and you know their usernames, then you can start by typing their username into the first box. After selecting each user, you want to click away and then click back in the search box to add more. But if you don't know their username or you just have too many to add, you can simply provide the KC7 join link on the platform of your choosing. Once students are in, you can both view a summary for all sessions in your class and even remove them if you need to. Now, from the View Modules tab, you can select an action to create a new game. This is a pretty straightforward process. You want to give your session a name and be sure to change the end time to reflect your goals. This can be as short as 1 day, but as long as several years if you want to be sure that your session doesn't go anywhere. The password you see here is another way to get players right to the game. The join link is going to be kc7cyber.com/go/password. Now, once this game has been created, the next step is to manage the module. We want to jump to the Add Questions tab so we can choose the module our players are going to come into. Selecting a core module is the easiest way to get this done. So we're going to select a beginner module, JoJo's Hospital, and then click Copy Attributes. This is going to refresh the page, and you're going to notice that all the details are loaded in. At this point, you can tweak the description to fit your audience. A very helpful feature to be sure that you click is the Show ADX pane inline, which is going to prevent players from having to log into the Azure Data Explorer. Now, at this point, you're ready to go. However, you can add a little more support for your players by clicking the Edit Questions tab. While you can edit question descriptions to tweak the story, hints are where we can provide the most supports. When you notice multiple players are struggling with particular questions, you can offer more specific suggestions or instructions that give players an idea for which tables, columns, or even to phrases they might look in to find the answers. Finally, from the class page, you're able to click the 3 dots to assign module and view performance. Anybody who is a part of your class can be either individually or batch assigned to a module. Then, once members have been enrolled to a module, you'll be able to see the number of questions completed alongside the percentage of completion. This will provide a good idea of where players may be caught up or who your high flyers are. Hopefully, this covers the majority of your tenant administration needs. If you have further questions, please reach out to the members of the KC7 team. And from all of us at KC7, we're glad that you're using us to help you with your cybersecurity journey. Have fun.